Hi you guys, it's your girl Internet, and today we coming at you with the video, and it's from Nate the Lawyer. P. Diddy insane allegations explained in 10 minutes. Everyone been hearing about all this stuff that's going on with P. Diddy, and I like watching Nate on my own because he like break things down so everyone can understand, and like how much time they usually be getting and stuff like that. And so I thought this right here would be good for me and you, because I'm like, dang, now they done raided his home and all like that. I want to know like what did they find and stuff like that. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you can see me. And let's get into this video.
Top local story right now in the raid on Sean Diddy Combs' LA residence by federal agents. This is a story that we broke here on Fox 11.
Now at 5, we have breaking news to report out of Star Island, where the home of rapper P. Diddy is being raided.
Let's get right over to CBS News Miami's Naja Sherman.
So let's talk about rapper Sean P. Diddy Combs' legal problems. This is going to take a while. Okay, so this is Sean P. Diddy Combs, rapper, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur. This man here is a member of the $1 Billion Club. Now, P. Diddy is connected all over the political spectrum, from Barack Obama.
I want to say to you right now, while you're in front of me, sir, that right there makes sense. You know, I've been hearing a lot of bull today. I've been disenfranchised all day because I'm asking questions. They not answering my questions. This is how young people feel. When you want to be the president of the United States, you call your man.
Al Sharpton and his good friend Donald J. Trump. At least according to Diddy. Donald Trump is a friend of mine. Now, you know who he is. You know he's connected.
Right.
Let's get into the details. All right, Diddy's sexual misconduct allegations started in 2017, where Diddy's former chef sued him for sexual harassment in Los Angeles. Now, among the allegations, she said she was forced to serve meals to Diddy and his friends while they were engaged in sexual activity. On another occasion, Diddy summons her to a room and asked her if she was attracted to his naked body. And she also claims that a male house guest asked her to admire his genitals after he engaged in sexual activity. Now, she was claiming that this was both sexual harassment and caused a hostile work environment. Diddy and his team settled that lawsuit for undisclosed terms. Now, fast forward to November 2020.
That's very, oh my God. Can you just imagine if you're cooking food and then someone be like, ooh, look at these. Like, I think I'll just go.
3, where singer Cassie filed a lawsuit against P. Diddy Combs for sex trafficking and physical abuse.
And we have more breaking news. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is accused of a lawsuit by R&B singer Cassie claims that she was in a years-long relationship with Combs that also involved beatings. The singer claims Combs trapped her in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. The lawsuit claims Combs punched, kicked, and stomped on her, and it alleges Combs blew up a man's car after learning that he was romantically involved with Cassie, whose legal name is Cassie Ventura. Combs' defense attorney denies the allegation, calling Cassie's suit offensive and outrageous, and he goes on to say Combs has been, quote, subjected to Miss Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship.
Diddy then settled that lawsuit.
We have breaking news now involving Sean Diddy Combs and his ex-girlfriend, the singer Cassie. Representatives on both camps and Cassie, whose real name is Cassie Ventura, are saying tonight that the two have settled a lawsuit she filed against the mogul yesterday in Manhattan federal court. Ventura accused him of and years of physical and emotional abuse. There are no further details yet tonight about the terms of the settlement.
Now, after Cassie filed her suit, this woman, Joy Dickerson-Neal, filed her lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. She claims that when she was 19 in 1991, she was drugged and brought to Diddy's home where she was sexually assaulted. She also claims that Diddy recorded the sexual assault and showed it to friends. Then after that lawsuit, another woman filed a lawsuit under Jane Doe, where she claims that she was sexually assaulted by Combs when she was 17. In the lawsuit, she provides pictures of herself with P. Diddy Combs while she was 17 years old. Now, the 17-year-old 11th grader was from Detroit and alleges that Combs flew her to New York where she was sex trafficked. Now, in another lawsuit...
Okay, where was her parents? Don't just be popping up here and, I mean, like, where's your parents? Now you just trying to get some money because, I mean, like, that still doesn't show. I mean, like, you can't do, like, tests from back then to say that you was, you know, that one right there, I would count on, like, you need, if you felt like you was that then, if you was in that position then, you should have went on and took it then. Don't wait. That's how people don't believe people when they wait years. That's just something I don't get. Maybe, you know, other people get it like maybe they just was just scared. I understand being scared, but that's the best time to be your bravest is when you're scared. Cause you just go. You just don't do that like if it's some bullets now. I'm just saying.
A woman says that she was sexually assaulted when she was 16 by Combs and singer Aaron Hall. Now, the woman claims that her and a friend were invited to Combs' home, accompanied by singer Aaron Hall. She claims at 16 they were given drinks and forced to sleep with both Combs and Hall. The lawsuits claim that both women were, and Hall and Combs would switch between the two. Now, again, Combs denies all charges. Then we get to the mother of all lawsuits, filed by a man named Rodney Jones. Now, Rodney Jones is a former employee of Sean Combs and says he began work in August 2022. Now, Jones, even though he was hired to produce music, essentially became Combs' videographer. Jones states in the lawsuit, Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones' cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaged in serious illegal activity. Now, Mr. Jones goes on to say that he has irrefutable evidence of the following: the acquisition, use, and distribution of illegal drugs, also known as drug trafficking, the display and distribution of unregistered and illegal firearms. He says he can prove that Mr. Combs provided laced alcoholic beverages to minors and sex workers at his homes in California, New York, the Virgin Islands, and Florida. And he also alleges various acts of sexual misconduct by Mr. Combs' entourage, like actor Cuba Gooding Jr., his cousin, and an unnamed rapper and R&B singer. Now, to prove he has this evidence, first he shows a newspaper clipping of a CBS News article that says man shot outside of party at Hollywood recording studio. Then he shows pictures of the aftermath of the shooting. The lawsuit then goes on to make allegations against rapper Stevie J. He provided screenshots of what appears to be Stevie J having sexual relations with another man. Mr. Jones also said that Combs told him that he engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper number 5, redacted, R&B singer number 6, redacted, and Stevie J. But in the footnotes it says rapper number 5 is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
There we go.
Now, if you just Google Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, that's Meek Mills. The lawsuit says that the R&B singer that P. Diddy says he had sex with, quote, he performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. If you type that into Google, you come up with Usher Raymond. The lawsuit also provides screenshots of Mr. Jones and Combs together, and it alleges that Mr. Combs tried to force Mr. Jones to take cocaine, and that Young Mommy's cousin tried to sexually assault Mr. Jones on that vacation. The lawsuit then alleges that
just don't make no sense. Like, oh my God, it ain't that much. Is he trying to be like the mob or something like that? Because, you know, like back in the day, I know they used to kind of like do things like that and stuff. So, I mean, what is going on here? This is just too much. And they should have been put him behind bars. Come on now. From the first two in the 90s. If those girls would have, I mean, if that one girl when she was 16 and the other girl that was 17 or something like that, if they would have been said something, he could have been gone, but he would have came on back out, did the same thing on over again. And then I heard like he be trying to like do hush money and all like that and be trying to like get people to be quiet about situations and stuff like that. Like, you better not tell. Like, dude, calm down.
That Mr. Combs and company were involved in sex trafficking. Here is a still from an alleged video of sex workers that Mr. Jones was forced to bring to Mr. Combs' house. Mr. Jones also said that he was drugged and woke up naked in bed with Mr. Combs and 2 sex workers. The lawsuit alleges that these are the Instagram photos from 2 sex workers that Mr. Jones was forced to bring to Mr. Combs' home. He also shared screenshots from videos of allegedly Mr. Combs with an underage female and sex workers. He also shows a screenshot from a video with allegedly Mr. Combs' son with an underage female. Mr. Jones then goes on to allege in a lawsuit that he was sex trafficked by Mr. Combs.
Oh my goodness.
He then shows a screenshot of P. Diddy Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr. moments before he says he was assaulted. He then shows a screenshot of a video of Cuba Gooding Jr. allegedly forcibly touching Mr. Jones in a...
Do they look like Cuba Gooding Jr. to y'all? Because it kind of don't to me. Let me see. In a way, it kind of don't. To me, it kind of don't. Is it? Because I see this is the man that did all the stuff. But this don't look like Cuba. This don't kind of look like... It kind of features him, but it don't look like it could really be him. Maybe I need to find a picture and put them both together. Like, when I get kind of close to it, it kind of look like them, but... Like, I'll be like, bruh, bag up. Like, why are you all on me like that? I'll be like, bag up. I can't breathe. Scoot over. My nose have to have all the air it can.
Inappropriate manner. The lawsuit then goes on to show pictures of illegal contraband. It also alleges that this man, Brandon Paul, was Mr. Combs' drug mule. Now, Brandon Paul was just picked up by the feds in Miami for possession of suspected cocaine and suspected marijuana. Now, for all the screenshots of alleged videos, the writer says that he's in possession of the video and will provide copies to the court. Now, this lawsuit with its alleged videos, screenshots, and illegal activity is a treasure trove of probable cause. So if you just look at the document, you got evidence of child sex trafficking of adults, drug trafficking, and many, many more federal crimes. So the feds got a search warrant for violation of sex trafficking laws and raided Diddy's homes.
Hey there, I'm Hallie, and tonight we are starting with that dramatic situation happening as we speak in both LA and Miami Beach at the homes of Sean Diddy Combs. You know him as Diddy, formerly Puff Daddy, big-time rapper, big-time producer, big-time superstar, and now the feds at his houses in both locations. This is a live look right now. On the left, that's West Coast, that's LA. On the right, that's Miami Beach you're looking at. I want to show you in just the last couple of minutes in LA, agents holding what look to be guns as they walk into the home, as they enter the home, and you can see some of the apparatus there that they've brought. I want to get to Dana Griffin, who is following this for us now. Why is this happening? What do we know?
Hallie, still, as you mentioned, this is a developing story, so we're learning new details minute by minute. NBC News has confirmed that this is a raid being conducted by Homeland Security and that the warrant specifically came out of the Southern District of New York. Now, we believe this is tied to sex trafficking allegations. There's an investigation into claims that that the rapper may have been involved in this. So we believe this is connected to that. But obviously, what a split screen moment here to see investigations not only in Miami, but also Los Angeles, which shows that this was very coordinated and planned. And remember, when it comes to warrants, these aren't things that are just, done haphazardly. This had to be signed by a judge, so this was obviously very methodical.
Now, after the raids, Diddy came out with a statement.
Diddy's attorney says, despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. In one of those lawsuits filed last month by music producer Rodney Jones against Diddy, it includes photos and accusations of sexual assault, sex trafficking, and drugging underage girls.
Now, as always, tell me where I'm wrong in the comment section. Diddy has not been arrested and denies all charges, so we will see what happens with that. Let me know how you feel about this story. Do you think he's going to get arrested? Do you think he is in trouble? Remember, they've raided the house. No arrest as of yet.
I feel like they should have went on and arrested him. I feel like they had more than enough evidence to, to arrest him, because that's a lot. I ain't never seen no pink pills like that. Them were like squares. Like somebody made those type of drugs. Like, that's a lot. I really feel like he deserves to be in jail, under the jail. If they can put R. Kelly in jail, they can sure enough put him in jail, because I feel like if those young girls earlier back in the 90s would have went on and told it, then some of the other girls wouldn't have to go through that today. But another thing, so many people want to be famous and only thing like that. And only thing you have to really tell like these young, small-minded girls is, hey, if you come over here and do this for me, then you will get like a lot of money. I'll do this for you or whatever like that. And they'll do it. They will do it because they want the glitz and the glamour. And it's all about how society is today. So things like that make it easier for men as like him to go after young, immature girls, because he's not going to like these grown women that's on their boss stuff. He's not doing that. He's going to these young, little naive girls and stuff like that. Just like Young Miami. I'm pretty sure she want to be a superstar or whatever like that. But he's getting her cousins to do things to people while they're drugged out. So, I mean, I don't get it. Like, he needs to be up under the jail. They need to go and put the handcuffs on him now. And just bring the pictures in. Audio, all of it. Why do they have to wait things out so long? But it's just so much going on. It's so much. So I guess that's why they have to wait so long. So you guys, you tell me what y'all thought about the video. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, you guys.